off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Looking across the field, the Tua has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on third down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tutu Atwell. Touchdown Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Sanders now to the air right away. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target.
And he'll take it on in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams extend their advantage to 13-0.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Let go.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Cameron Hitchens there to bring him down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Judkins. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the give, it's Williams. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Going right back to Nakua, complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
13 yards. First down, Rams.
Here's Darnold again. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Darnold to the air once more. This one intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Darnold's pass.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That one caught with Dante Wester. And will mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10.
Sanders going to throw again. Flush to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. So after 1, the Rams out to the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
First down, Rams.
On play action, here's Darnold. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and 9. Pistol snap back to Darnold. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Here's Hardy now, kicking away following the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Huh. Let's go.
Play action. It's Sanders going for it all. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Browns are able to edge a bit closer.
Browns 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. It's second down. Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the side.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Come on.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11, and quickly pick up the first down.
Warriors 70. Tag.
On first down, it's Sanders. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. There you go, play action now with Sanders. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Second and 10.
19 Lions. Stephanie. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Not saying 19. Ready.
Throwing again is Sanders. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to...
He works free, right side. And he won't quite make it to the pylon. He's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
Let's go.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end. So, it's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Catch made, that's Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
You've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, it's Darnold. That's caught by Puka. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua touchdown, Los Angeles. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He'll start at the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gotten any worse. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Liking 18.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short
Let's go
gain.
now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
15-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. On third and long, here's Darnold. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down.
Here's Darnold again. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. It is brought in the end zone. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Kick is good. Makes the score Rams 31, Browns 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Hurry. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Jared Hurst in there to drop him. And that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Rolling right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
70 Rangers. Hip, let go. Hawk, 7, go.
Play action. It's Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go, check. Go, set up. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
The throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Here's Judkins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's into the hands of Wester. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Browns first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second and 3.
18 Cardinals, red ball 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Tag. 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther.
Again, it's Sanders. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cleveland.
Good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. Flush to his right, And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Sanders will throw it. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Browns.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first and 10, here's Darnold. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one's breaking up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal. Darnold to throw again. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. The motion man is Nakua. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
7 Pirates.
First and 10
Let's
at
go
the
now.
49-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He'll take off again. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Buffalo 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They go play action now with Sanders. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Cleveland. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Darnold now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll run it with Williams. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his past the 40-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The motion man is Nakua. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Darnold. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9. Here's Darnold. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
To throw again is Darnold. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Winston's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down back at the 5.
He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go now.
Now it's Sanders. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. It is 2nd and 9. Ready. It's another run here for Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Ready.
We'll go play action. It's Winston. That one take it in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Hardy now to add the extra point. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone.
Joshua Cardi to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He'll grab it at the 12. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Winston. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the 4th quarter they've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in at the 10. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Point after, coming up here. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On play action, Winston. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. The Rams punting unit coming out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 5, 72. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fanning. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
14 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
And he'll spike it here and stop it with 45 seconds to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
To go.
He'll drop to throw. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get...
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win for the Browns. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.